Hello my dear students and my dear friends, how are you all? In today's class I have brought you the expressions of time. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Shweta Goutam and today we are going to see different expressions based on time. Okay? So before we begin this class, I'll just tell you one thing कि ये expressions आपके लिए बहुत useful होने वाले हैं and this is how you can make your English more expressive than others. Alright, so चलिए time waste नहीं करते. Let's begin with the first one. The first one is third times a charm. Third times a charm का मतलब क्या होता है? So third times a charm का मतलब होता है the third time you do something it will finally work. मतलब कि ये माना जाता है, ठीक है, ऐसी मान्यता है कि किसी काम को आपने एक बार किया शायद ना हो, दो बार किया शायद ना हो, लेकिन अगर आप तीसरी बार करने के लिए गए तो वो पक्का होना ही होना है. Okay? So how can we frame it in a sentence? You can see on the screen there is this mom and she is trying to convince her daughter. तो उन्होंने अपनी डॉटर को कन्विंस करने के लिए कोशिश किया फॉर अ ट्रिप. एक बार उन्होंने ना बोला, दूसरी बार उसने ना बोला, पर तीसरी बार she said yes. So how can she frame it in her sentence? She can say, I had to ask her out 3 times before she said yes. Well, you know, third time's a charm. Alright? So please don't forget to use it in our sentence, okay? Let's move on to the second one. The next one is beat the clock. Now beat the clock means what? Literally going there and beating the clock? Not at all. Beat the clock means to finish something before the time is up. समय के पहले ही आपने कुछ कर लिया. That is what we call as beat the clock. So let us see how can I use it in a sentence. See this boy. He was late for the examination. Okay, the boy that you can see on the screen, he was late for the exam, but एग्जाम में लेट होने के बावजूद भी वो 10 मिनट पहले ही अपनी एग्जाम कंप्लीट कर चुका था. So he can say, although he was late to the exam, but he beat the clock and finished the exam 10 minutes before. Alright? Next, move on to the third expression, that is at the 11th hour. What do you mean by that? So at the 11th hour means, you know, almost too late. बहुत ही लेट हो गया, एकदम लास्ट मोमेंट पे. हम बोलते हैं ना, अरे एकदम आखिरी में आके यार ये मत बोला करो, है ना. So see this man on the screen. He received a message from his boss. और उसको बॉस ने आखिरी मोमेंट पे एक काम असाइन कर दिया. So how would he say? The boss assigned me the task at the 11th hour. Alright? You can also use it in your sentence. Like you can say, I had to submit the project at the 11th hour. Okay? Alright. Let's move on to the next one, that is ship has sailed. Ship has sailed. What does it mean? It means a lost opportunity. That means आपने कोई मौका गवा दिया है. That is what we call as the ship has sailed. So you can see these two students on your screen. Now they had exam. उन्होंने अपने एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं किया. Now they are worried about the result. लेकिन अब क्या फायदा, अब तो समय निकल गया है. So how can it be said in a sentence? It can be said like, we cannot do anything for the exams now. The ship has sailed. या हम एग्जाम के लिए अब कुछ नहीं कर सकते, अब तो समय निकल गया है. Alright? The next one is call it a day. Call it a day means what? It means to finish working on something. आपने कुछ काम लिया and you have finished it. आपका दिन भर का काम हो गया है. You can say call it a day. Now this lady, पहले इसकी शक्ल देखो. She is like, she was so much into calm and work and all. Now since she has finished everything, she can say call it a day. So how can she say? I have submitted all the reports. Now let's call it a day. ये मैंने अपनी सारी रिपोर्ट्स जमा कर दी है. अब चलो काम मेरा खत्म हुआ. Now let's call it a day. Okay? Alright, then that means now let's finish working on something. Okay, the next one is in the nick of time. What does it mean? Nick of time means just before it's too late. मतलब समय बस खत्म ही होने वाला था, देरी ही होने वाली थी, लेकिन उसके just before अगर आपने कुछ कर दिया, then you can say nick of the time. Okay, so this man, he was almost late for the flight. बस उसकी फ्लाइट छूटने ही वाली थी, but then he reached just before it got too late. He reached there. So how can he say? He can say, we managed to catch the flight in the nick of the time. We managed to catch the flight in the nick of the time. Now, the next one is better late than never. Better late than never means what? Means doing something late than not doing at all. मतलब कि late मतलब कभी नहीं करने से अच्छा कि चलो सब कुछ late हो जाए चलेगा but कर लो, ना करने से अच्छा late किया वो चलता है. So there is this girl and she has got late for the class and the friends are saying, well, hello Ritu, better late than never, huh? The class started half an hour ago. ये मतलब नहीं आने से तो अच्छा चलो late आई पर तुम आई तो सही. Better late than never. And so guys, I hope you have understood all the different types of expressions on time. And if you have found my video useful, then please do hit the like button, share, and yes, do not forget to subscribe my channel to never miss an update. Bye bye everyone, have a good day ahead.